interstate's jammed with gunners like me, afraid of coming in last. But somewhere in the race we run, we're coming undone when days go by. I can feel it flying like a hand out the window in the wind.
Why the fuck are we talking about Metallica?
I have no
The movie.
idea.
Oh.
Yeah, the movie just came out.
What's that called?
Through the Never.
Through the Never.
They were on Colbert and he said something like, why didn't you call it like Around the Always? Well, it's the name of the song was the most ambiguous thing they could come up with, even though the song itself is not in the movie. So,
Aw, that's disappointing.
yeah, it's not in the movie.
I've had, well, I guess.
But there's going to be more, I guess, on the DVD of what they actually recorded, because they recorded the entire 2 shows, but they just didn't include them in the movie because the movie has to be a certain length. And
Right.
Nothing like some Keith Urban, though, right?
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
that Australian country you heard so much about.
Learn this one out in the outback.
With the Aborigines. That real country.
That kangaroo done up and run away with my lyrics.
Yeah. Kangaroo.
Put it in
I
his
just
pouch.
picture a kangaroo like, doop, doop, doop. Mine. Doop, doop, doop.
My lady is like a boomerang.
I keep throwing her out.
She keeps coming back.
Jeez. All right, welcome to the William
It's
Barron
always
Show.
a good day.
It's always a good day.
What's Outback's motto?
You should know.
I don't.
Sorry.
Are you a big Outback fan?
Outback?
Yeah.
Steakhouse?
He worked there, yo.
Well, that
You did?
I worked there
remember that.
because I loved it.
I
That was the one job
He was
that
that
I
waiter.
loved. I was. I mean, it was delicious food.
He was like chicken on the barbie.
So when
do
you
it every
offered
time.
when you offered the onion blossom, it was because you truly enjoyed the onion.
No.
No.
So guys, you want to
No.
get that onion blossom
No,
tonight?
no.
The
It was
only
the cheese
thing-
fries.
It was the,
The
cheese
Texas
fries and the chicken on the barbie.
Chicken on the Barbie. If anybody asked me about like what entree, I'd be like, chicken on the Barbie is absolutely delicious. You might need a bathroom like 15 minutes afterwards, but it is fucking worth it. And they'd be like, I'll take the shrimp. Okay.
Yeah. You didn't sell that one very well.
But it's delicious on a level that
You're going to make a lot of racket on the toilet in a short amount of time.
It is good. I
But
mean,
it
have you
is
ever
delicious.
gone to an Outback and it not been good?
No, and I can't believe that it went out of business.
Me
I
either.
know.
Why can't a steakhouse stay in business around here?
They could just lost their lease and been like, we're not going to resign. And then they walk in there
Ned
and close
Kelly's,
it up.
Ned Kelly's was so good.
It was.
They had their issues,
Yeah.
but they were definitely better than Texas Roadhouse, I think.
They were better than
Texas
Wild
Roadhouse
Berries,
is garbage.
which is there
I
now.
agree.
That's what I think.
I
agree.
really love their biscuits.
Because you got cinnamon butter?
Yeah, but
I
I'm not gonna go to a
know.
steakhouse for a fucking
Biscuit.
Pillsbury dough biscuit. That's all it is. It's Pillsbury.
But you dip it in that cinnamon butter.
But you can make that at home.
Cinnamon butter.
But I don't.
It's,
I don't make it at home.
you
I don't
just
make anything at home.
take a tub of I
Cinnamon-
can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah.
Throw in some cinnamon sugar
Actually,
to your liking.
you know what? Country Crock actually makes cinnamon butter now. You can
Perfect.
Buy
Oh, that's lazy
Bingo.
though. You got to
it.
make
It is
your own.
lazy. No, if I'm going to consume those calories, I'm eating out. I'm not making it.
If I'm gonna consume them, I'm gonna pay twice. Calories consumed
Exactly.
and money out of my pocket.
And a
I'm
tip.
going to get
And
fat
a
and
tip.
pay for it.
And the gas to get there, and getting
the-
the kids riled up.
And apparently the
Prime waiting.
embarrassment of crapping yourself in the Outback bathroom
I mean,
15
true.
minutes after you eat.
well, by 15 minutes, you should be out the door halfway home. And then you get home feeling
I don't know.
advantage.
I've had you as a waiter before. I don't know if those guys are getting out there 15 minutes after they eat.
Whatever. When have you had me as a waiter?
I've been to your house.
That's true.
Oh, I'm the waiter then.
I've been waiting for my check for the last hour.
This guy won't stop drinking
I
with
do
me.
not. I do not work at Tilted Kilt.
I can't leave.
He just keeps bringing more shots. Like, oh my god, I just want to go.
You should bring him more shots.
I don't care how cute.
These are on the house.
I don't care how cute you look in that skirt, William. I just want my check.
welcome to the William Barron Show. What edition is this? October 1st, I believe.
It's October 1st.
October
It
1st.
is 10:01.
Yeah, we're officially fall time, too.
It
Yeah.
is. You wouldn't know it. 80 degrees out.
Here
Weird.
tonight with me, as always, is Danielle. Thank you for
Hello.
being here. Craig Ketchum.
Oh yeah.
Joseph.
Hello. Nice to be here.
At first, I want to thank Troy, Cindy, Nicole, Scott, Ty, Adam, Starla, Johnny, Matthew, Eric, Activo, John, and
Oh.
CJ.
I
We're
wanna meet-
worldwide.
Welcome to the show
I want to
tonight.
meet Starla and Activo.
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
names are fun.
Welcome to the show. We hope you listen to the podcast. Anyway, on tonight's podcast, let's just dive right into the iOS 7.
Yeah. Okay.
What
yeah,
the
we haven't talked
fuck?
about it, I guess, huh?
No, we haven't since we've had it. But what the fuck is up with the iMessage? Why can't
You're the only person I know that has this problem.
so
Yeah.
everybody else's shit is just good?
I'm still gonna say I don't have a problem with it. I like that you just turned your phone on silence.
Good call.
Now that we're talking about it.
Everybody took their iPhones out and put it on silence.
And put them on the table so it
Let the record be known that I did not have to do that. I already did it.
Oh, okay, Danielle, thinking ahead. All right, so you like the design, the color scheme.
I do. I love all the new options. I don't know why everybody's bitching about it. Although our shit's a little fucked up, I still don't really care.
Well,
No,
I don't
let's
like.
ex-
I don't like it at all because I can't talk shit about the other one when I'm texting. Jeez, Bill, what's up with Danielle?
Yeah, Craig writes one of us. He's getting us both.
For the, I guess, for the listener, Danielle and William, they both apparently updated their phones, and now they get each other. Well, no, only Danny gets
yeah.
Bill's text messages.
Yeah, it's a
do.
little
I-
disturbing. Did you talk to the
I did.
Verizon guy
Yes,
and
I
was like,
did.
"Hey, I want
Hey, guess
everything
what?
that gets
I
sent
need
to
to know
him. My
everything
name is
he's
on the
doing."
bill."
You put that thing.
I
I
want
pay
to
that
know.
bitch.
That's an app.
I am the primary,
Yeah.
yo.
You put,
No,
you put that hacker
didn't
app on
happen.
there so you can keep track of everything he does.
Yeah, I pay an extra $12 a month for that.
Wow.
No,
want
I don't. Really,
transcripts?
that's not the truth.
I want transcripts.
She also has the Find My iPhone, where
No, he
it
has
looks like it's
that.
turned off, but it ain't.
He can find me at any point.
Well, I mean, I guess
I don't know
like
how you do it, but you can. He can.
Well,
be like,
that's called the
I know where
iPhone.
you're driving.
that's the
Baby.
iPhone. I
I
called her
don't know
out.
how to do it.
Whatever.
I don't know how to do that. How do you do that?
Mm.
Teach me.
Mm-mm.
I
It
wanna
seems
know
like
where you
you're
are.
ahead of me.
That's
What
a
are you
bad idea.
talking about?
That is a bad idea.
So anyway, like you sent me a text on my birthday.
Yeah.
You said, "Not that I need to tell you to have one for me, but happy birthday."
Right.
I did not get that on my phone. When I got my iPad back today, there it is, front screen. Like,
Really?
hey,
I think
not
I
that
got
I
it
have
on
to-
my phone.
Well, see, I mean, this is
It's-
just a
So
big
it-
clusterfuck
So
of
I
iMessages.
messaged you, but it didn't
go to my
cellular
Mm-hmm.
No,
message.
no.
It's weird. I don't know.
Apple's gonna figure that out.
Well, I'd
I would
just
have
call
to
Apple.
assume.
Well, you're the only one having that problem.
We have the glitch. We are the glitch.
They don't know about your problem yet.
But we were up in Chicago this weekend, and we spent some time at the Tilted Kilt.
Yeah.
What the fuck is up with
Chicago
having
style.
having the waitresses? I've only been to 2, so I can't judge them all. But what's up with having like the super skinny, see the bones in their lower back, like you can almost see the blue in their veins thing?
Well, maybe these were just unattractive. What, were you in Joliet or are you in Chicago?
Chicago.
Okay.
Joliet's different.
Those are just the ones who work the overnights.
I just don't understand. Like Hooters, like you get a medium-sized girl with some
Maybe.
big titties.
Maybe.
But you're not going to get one that looks like she needs to eat something.
You're only going to get the
I
ones
mean-
who are willing to work there.
Right.
You know,
in
I
that
would order.
area.
I would order
Uh-huh.
2 dinners and be like, "Honey, why don't you take
You need a
this?
sandwich.
I
You
will buy
just
it for
eat
you.
Want a
this.
sandwich?
Just eat this, and
Oh, she
you'll
gets
feel a lot
plenty of
better."
scraps. Trust me.
She gets plenty of
Mm.
scraps.
I saw Undercover Boss too. It's there's plenty of leftovers for these girls.
Did you
Their
see?
food's terrible.
Are you talking about the Hooters one?
Yeah, there was a Hooters
No, I
one
didn't see that one.
There was
Oh,
a
it
Hooters one.
good. It was so
where the
good.
actual manager on camera on camera. Like
Dumb
there was a
ass.
film
Like, you're
crew
fucking
like following
stupid,
this guy
yo.
around, and he actually sat like 8 Hooters girls around a table, and he was like, "Who wants to go home? I'm gonna make my first cut tonight." And everybody's like, "I want to go. I want to go."
Well, yeah, of course everybody does.
And so what he did was he made 8 separate plates. And he poured, what was it, hot sauce on top of beans.
No, it was
beans.
it was baked beans.
Baked beans, and he put beans on a plate, and he made them hold their arms behind their back.
No, he tied that. He tied to their.
No, he did not.
And this
tie
was
them.
a race,
think
like
he
a
did.
pie
A
eating
race,
contest.
like whoever gets
Yes.
through their beans the first gets to go home.
First.
And these girls
On
are like
TV.
on a fucking television
And
show.
that was like the least degrading thing.
And
that
the
they
undercover
ever
boss
did.
is sitting there being like, "This is unacceptable. I can't believe that this is happening." If
Oh, I thought
was
this
you,
was
I would
the
have been
undercover
like, "You're
boss."
fucking fired, asshole. Take my wig off. You're gonna eat some fucking
No,
baked
this was
beans
just
if
like
you
the
want to keep your
manager of one
fucking
of the
job."
stores.
Okay.
The undercover
That makes
boss was like
sense.
a family man. Like
Yeah.
he had like 5 young kids that were all girls. And
Did
he
he
was just
invent Hooters, or was this what?
No.
Yeah,
His dad
that's what
did.
I figured.
His
Oh, his
dad
dad did.
His dad.
Like,
did.
I think his grandfather did.
Well,
Something.
whatever.
He was
Karma.
wealthy.
That's why he has 5 fucking girls.
Right. And he was like, I want I always thought of Hooters as a
A
place
family
that
establishment.
my daughters, I would feel proud for them to work there.
He really did say that.
He really did. He
Would
wanted
you be
all of his
okay
daughters.
with it? our daughter?
Absolutely fucking not.
You
Would
think
you
he was
let
really
me
telling
work
the
there?
truth?
No.
You wouldn't want me to work there?
I wouldn't know.
All right.
The whole point of
I would
going
not have
there is
guessed that.
to look at women
Yeah, might have. Yeah.
that are wearing. I mean, it's like,
Less than your day job.
yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
you're there. You're not. The food isn't that good.
Bill always claims.
The wings, the boneless wings, are pretty good.
Bill always claims their food is delicious.
Pretty good. I wouldn't say delicious. I would say good.
You're always like, they have good food.
They have good boneless.
Like, I give a fuck
wings.
about going there. I don't care.
Sounds like the bones have been taken out of the wings and put in the waitress's back, is what you're saying. Oh no, that's Tilted Kilt.
Oh, yeah.
They need to eat at Tilted Kilt.
Joliet.
They did. Chicago.
Chicago.
Chicago, Joe. Chicago.
Oh.
Chicago.
I think
they were thin. They were thin. But my biggest problem is that they just sucked at surfing. Like, just don't suck at your job. It's
That's
not
why they're
that
bony,
hard.
because it's that hard to get a good waitressing job.
Yeah,
And the only place that'll hire him is the place that's desperate for girls that are willing to wear those outfits.
it's true. Yeah.
And so now you're with ugly girls.
No,
serving you shitty food.
they were all pretty.
They were pretty. They were just
They
skinny
were very
as
thin.
fuck.
They were very thin.
Like, they look cold.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, they look.
You saw what they're wearing, right?
Like, hey, here, have a jacket. But I see the same.
You need a
outfit.
sandwich and a jacket and some supporting words.
And
And a little bit of tuition money.
and
is some-
maybe a dad.
some
You might need
education.
a daddy.
Maybe you need to talk to your dad. I don't know. But I mean, it just.
Have you talked to him lately?
I don't think you probably have.
No, I haven't.
I can't imagine the undercover.
I think you should leave right now and call him.
I need a cheeseburger while you do it.
Listen, sweetheart, I'm not going to tell you how to run your life, but I think you need to call your dad, put on some trousers, and we're running low on Miller Lights here. So
Jagerbomb. I need a
We
Jagerbomb too.
seriously probably waited. How long do you think? 30, 40 minutes?
I wouldn't know because I left after 20.
Yeah. I went to the bar after 20. I was like, fuck you, bitch. You suck. I'm going to go get my own goddamn
I didn't
drink."
know which quote unquote bitch was going to win on it. So
Neither did I. So I'm just like, we haven't been acknowledged in like 40 minutes. I'm
Can
going
you-
to the bar.
when you eat at a place like that, can you say, "Hi, I'm Mindy. I'll be your server"? Can you be like, "Can we get Jessica over here?"
I
mean, I guess you could if you're a regular and you know their
Maybe.
names.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Well, they have name tags, I assume. I mean-
no,
don't
that would
know.
take away from the boobage.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Well, yeah.
So
You don't want that tiny
No
little
distraction.
car.
No distraction. Don't cover the nip. Because that's all they have, because they're tiny.
But it's
Yeah.
so
That
cold.
boob.
that's fine.
So
I'm not a
cold,
boob man.
yeah.
I'm not a boob man. I enjoy a nice midriff and a nice set of legs.
But you left.
midriff and legs.
But I left.
well, but that's because the midriff and the
It just
legs
hurts so
look
much.
like
Just being there. Oh,
It
it's
was
gonna
like
ache so much.
olive oil.
Aw.
Go.
Olive oil.
Yeah, Popeye's bitch.
Yeah?
She was a skinny bitch.
Too skinny?
I think that goes without saying. She was a skinny bitch. I don't know what Brutus ever saw in her.
Plus, that voice was
Brutus.
sultry.
His first name is Brutus.
Brutus.
I never
No,
knew
no. Popeye is Popeye.
Yeah.
Popeye's arch nemesis was Brutus.
Oh.
And they were both fighting over the
Bluto.
same.
Or Bluto,
Do you know who
depending on
always
what
reminded me
time
of
you
Popeye?
checked into Popeye.
Really?
Yeah, he went by 2 different names, but look it up.
Yeah.
Why? How?
Well, there was 80s Popeye and there's 1920s Popeye.
Okay.
So Bluto and Brutus. Look it up. Again, this is boring.
Brutus and Bluto.
This is boring, says Greg.
This is
This
boring.
is not podcast worthy.
Yeah, this is not. No.
Move along.
No.
I want to bring up the fact that
Let's talk about waiting
the
tables. some
Popeye
more.
girl. What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? What's the Popeye?
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
She always reminded me of the
Olive oil.
actress in The Shining.
That's because that's who played her
Yep.
in the movie.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. I never saw Popeye the
And
movie.
Shelley Duvall played her in the movie, and
I
that's
never
who played
saw
Who played
Popeye.
Popeye?
I didn't even know there was a Popeye the movie.
Robin Williams.
No.
Are you sure?
Nice.
it
We
was-
should watch that.
No way.
Robin Williams was Popeye in the movie.
You
Have
sure it
you
wasn't
ever
Uncle
seen it?
Joey?
No, I never
Well,
even
I,
heard of it.
I didn't know
They
either.
should.
Oh,
never
as
even heard of
fantastic as that impression was,
They
no,
should
yeah.
have gotten Coulier for that. I mean, the guy practically auditioned every week on Friday nights.
Well, that was the thinking. You should have also.
Cut it out.
You should have also. You should have also been Bullwinkle in the
Yeah.
Bullwinkle.
Thank
movie
you.
I'll give
as
you
well, but-
Bullwinkle for sure.
Well, how do you know he wouldn't?
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Give me another one. I'll do it. I'll do it.
King Cobra.
King Cobra. I don't even know what that is.
I don't either.
Okay.
The Malt Liquor?
Wasn't he the bad guy in G.I. Joe?
That's Cobra
Cobra
Commander.
Commander.
Oh, there he is. There he is. How did he sound?
Well, he had this really high
To
pitched.
him.
He was always very, I don't know.
He had a really high pitched voice.
Joes! I hate Joes!
Sound like
Your face was
Well
awesome
done.
when you had to do that.
Feels like hell to let you walk, let it all down, but I couldn't afford it. This is the way you want it to be. This is the way you want it to be. Oh, this is the way you want it to be.
You know what? I give Shia LaBeouf like a
Yeah?
really hard time on the
Can
show.
you say that again?
LaBeouf.
LaBeouf.
Who's that?
LaBeouf.
Who's that?
Shia LaBeouf.
It sounds kind of like a weird,
Why do you
like
have to
fart, like
LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. Boof. Excuse me. I just
only if you're
I
being.
just Shia LaBeouf.
My many apologies. I just LaBeouf'd.
Shia LaBeouf.
That's how a rich guy farts.
Yeah.
Do you have any Grey Poupon?
You both looked rich doing it with your nose all
So-
crinkled.
I just went to the Outback Steakhouse and I Shia LaBeouf.
I just fogged up my monocle.
Let me check my pocket watch and see where we need to.
Curse my fouliness! I just LaBeouf'd.
So
Listeners, you should see the faces
I
I'm
find it-
getting right now. They're great.
I finally spent the time.
I can't take it anymore, George. I just can't take it anymore. Calm down, Mary. What is it? It's Smitty over there. He's getting those crazy eyes. I told you not to buy them with binoculars. I told you, Mary. I know, damn it. I know you did, George. I know you did. But I just can't take it anymore.
George.
Well, they didn't have Kevin's back then. Or, you know.
Back in the day. They sure didn't have any Shias.
Do you wish so hard people used to talk like that?
I wish people would talk like that all day.
That's what I mean. Like now,
I love talking like that.
because you could totally do it. You should just do it all the time.
Just bring it back, just, you know.
Didn't you know that
Just being
James
at work,
Franco,
being like,
James Franco, when he worked at a
I don't wanna
fast
bring up
food
your job.
restaurant, he every single customer that he used to have, he would change his dialect while he was waiting to get famous. He would be working at a fast food restaurant. The first customer would come up, and you'd talk to him like they're British, and then the
You
next
used
one
to
would,
do
he
that
would,
shit too at work.
I know. That's why I find it so amazing. Like, I'd walk up to the table and be like,
This guy's a
"Good
genius.
He wouldn't do it though, like per table. He would just be like, tonight I'm gonna be a wigger. Tomorrow night I'm
Yo,
gonna
what
be
up?"
British. The next night
What
I'm
can I
gonna be a
get you?
racist. Like he would just pick what he wanted to be that night.
Problem is, most nights they all sound the same. Like, yo, what up? And then, yo, what up?
Hello, what up?" No, the James Franco. That's how he taught himself how to speak
so
different
who's James
dialects.
Franco?
He's the handsome man with this mustache that we just walked by an entire wall up in Chicago.
He was the face of the Gucci.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
And they put
sorry, I don't know
posters,
people's
like
names.
gigantic posters of the same fucking picture. Like I would
wasn't
imagine,
the
like
same
one would be like,
picture.
yes, it was same one.
It was the same
Girl.
one. It was the same one.
Uh,
I expected like the
Yeah.
first one to be like, and then the second one to be like, and then they, you know, I mean like different.
You just imagine that's the sound that he's making. That's the sound that's emanating from his head as that picture's being taken.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe
Mm-hmm.
you might have a chance if you come in here and buy a $400 shirt.
Sleep with me, ladies.
Welcome back to the William Barron Show.
What?
That is brought to you by.
She goes, what?
You know what, Joe?
I have no idea.
Take two. Welcome back to the William Barron Show.
Oh, he's gonna do a lot of posts on this one.
We are welcomed by Danielle.
Hello.
Thank you, Craig. Joseph.
Hey now.
We did already do that.
Once.
Oh.
We are brought to you by
Wix.com.
What does Wix do for you, Danielle?
Okay.
She's like the scared little girl picked on
Damn it.
in the middle of class.
Don't call on me. You
all right.
did.
That's the reason why I said I was just braiding my friendship bracelet. And I wasn't listening to the question.
All right.
They make websites that are really good.
All right, so tell me about this this story that you had.
What story? Okay, so I'm not sure of this one neighbor that I have. I know that across the hall from me, there is a middle-aged fella that had been in this building for frickin' ever. Catty corner to me is an older lady who has been here for like maybe a year and a half, but I'm not really sure who I share a wall with.
That's weird.
Yeah,
You
like,
guys
How long-
across
how
the
long
hall
have you
from
like
lived
no, like my next door
Oh, okay,
neighbor
okay.
in
How
my
long have
apartment
you
building.
lived there?
2 years and change.
Jesus Christ, how do you not know?
Well, just because I think there's a pretty high turnaround in my building, just because of
Like, you couldn't-
proximity to the
you can't-
hospital and like interns and
You can't pick this
Okay.
person out from the parking lot.
no, I don't know.
You don't know
I
if
have
they-
no idea because people are in and out all hours a day.
Right.
So I have no idea who my next door neighbor is.
That's weird to me.
Right until today.
Oh.
Well, I hope
It all
this ends
changed.
well.
It all changed
Teaser.
today.
So I
Dear Penthouse, I never
better-
thought this could happen.
This better be good.
so
We're revving it
I
up,
decided
sir.
I'm gonna sneak in a load of laundry, and I haven't been doing my laundry in the apartment building just because it's been a fucking headache. Either one, people have been stealing shit out of the dryer. If I
Ooh,
left it there too long, I've had underwear stolen, which is creepy.
Wow.
that's so weird.
Yeah, and
However,
very
underwear,
Just somebody in
men's
the- in
underwear
their
is
room going,
expensive.
Well, yeah,
Oh, 30-year-old man. That's good.
but why would anyone
Let's go
want your
middle-aged man.
underwear?
I mean, I guess if it's
Was it-
cleaned.
Yeah. No, that happened once. Like all the stuff out of the dryer got stolen.
All of it?
All of it. And then
They just
what?
were like,
and then
my
some
load.
stuff got brought back.
Oh my God. I don't want
What
this.
was missing
My bad.
was the underwear and a couple
That's
shirts.
was it folded?
Very odd.
For the most part, yes.
Oh.
That's so creepy. That's so incredibly
Yeah.
creepy.
So I, for the most part, go to the laundromat and deal with that
That's
horse shit
very weird.
going on over there.
You know what? We
Hold on, we're in the middle of what?
Every time we've been to a laundromat, we have a good time.
Not when you go there with like the 5 kids and
You take your
the
kids?
parents that have no. 5 random kids. 5 random. I just pick up. Hey, who wants to go to the laundromat? I do. you. And then
I see. You pay them 5 cents each. They sit in front of the washer and just watch it.
watch it
Don't let
spin.
anybody steal
Watch it
this.
go. Just watch it go.
Nobody steal this, all right?
Well, one little bastard tried to steal my Coke out of the machine as I was
Oh.
purchasing it.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you
Well,
will die if you take my Coke.
What laundromat are you going to?
Well, the one on
we
the
don't
nearest to my
need-
house.
Yeah, we don't
Let's not discriminate.
no.
Okay.
People
The
will
one-
be
the one nearest-
scouting them out.
The one nearest my house
Fine.
or apartment building. Anyway, so I tried to sneak one in a load of laundry. But in this load of laundry, I include what I'm wearing.
So you're-
Okay, so pants and shirt go in the laundry.
You're that guy.
Wait for it.
Craig, I am
But these-
picturing you in your boxers.
Yep.
In a Seriously?
What?
Flip flops.
Wait.
Socks.
Craig,
No flip-flops. I don't wear flip-flops. That's
Barefoot.
That's another story.
Craig,
What?
Let him
Really?
finish his
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah. So
sentence.
anyway, this is like the wee tiny hours of the morning.
I don't care what time it is.
Well, I also forgot that everybody's up at all hours because of my proximity to the hospital. And
Craig,
right,
you really staying in a laundromat in your boxers?
no, not a laundromat at my apartment building. The
Little bit better, but
the,
still.
the laundry room is like next door to me. The laundry room is like it's just like around the corner. It's like it's super quick. It's like you think it's like nobody is closer to the laundry room than I am.
Okay.
Okay,
All right, so you got a quick jaunt.
so I think I can make it. I can totally make it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch this. I don't want to like have another like the start of my
That's-
next load
I could totally
starting
see
as soon as I
myself.
take this off.
I could see myself doing that.
Yeah, I'm like, no, it's all going now, and I'm gonna have a clean slate.
He would never do that.
He would never do that.
Anyway,
So
go ahead.
anyway, I'm coming out of the laundry room.
You're getting clothes for your
Yeah.
next birthday, Greg.
I'm coming out of the laundry room. I open that door, and who's leaving her
There's
apartment?
my new neighbor.
Who's leaving her apartment?
Oh.
Oh, is
But
she
my
good
neighbor-
looking?
All I saw was a frightened look. I don't know how attractive you look when you
Is-
look.
It's probably, well, that's probably the same sex face she would have had, you know.
Well, this would be the same person who heard the activity going on in the next room, the one I share a wall with in my bedroom.
Oh, yeah, when you're...
Did he have like a half
She knows
chub?
how much I like myself.
Oh, Craig.
Oh.
Doing it good now, Craig. Slow down, Craig. Whoa. Hold on, Craig.
Take it easy.
What she
Oh,
did was that she was on her way into
Just
her
ditch.
apartment, and I can't believe that I didn't hear her.
You're
Wait a minute.
seriously barefoot
Hashtag
in
I'm
your
barefoot
underwear.
in my underwear,
No shirt,
no shirt,
no pants.
owning it. I gotta own it
Did
because you can't because
So-
I've got another few feet to walk, and so I'm like,
You strut it.
I strutted.
Yeah.
You sucked it in.
Yeah.
I totally sucked
You
it in
stood
because
tall.
Did you have like a half?
pizza is tasty.
Did you
Hashtag
have like-
pizza.
Did he have like a half chum like banging
No,
against the
no, I
walls
didn't
or
have
anything?
half chub. As soon as I saw my neighbor, I'm like, oh, happy to see you too. No, no, no,
Oh,
no, no.
William has
You
to take
coming
the
or
next
going?
Step further. I just want to know if he's actually half naked. Bill has to bring out the boner.
I'm not saying boner. That's why I said half chub.
That's a boner.
No, it's not. That's,
No,
like a,
no.
that's a lazy
It's,
boner.
it's just a fluff up to make yourself more impressive.
Right, right. Like this is what I look like when I'm taking it
When
easy.
I suck in
honey.
my dick nose to get a little hard. I get it. Okay.
My
All
dick
right.
knows.
It's like you're sucking in, you're being impressive.
You
Get
gotta
hard.
suck in your gut.
No, everybody knows you're
Put
most
out your
impressive
dick.
first out of the shower.
I think that's a
Everybody
song.
knows that.
Suck in
I
your
didn't
gut.
know that.
Put out your dick. Now you're doing the laundry walk.
Who wants a helicopter?
Now,
Anyway.
did you know you were going to do these clothes, or was it
No, it was a split.
you're sitting there
second
you're like,
decision.
oh, you know what? I should wash these pants.
Yeah, let's just do it. Totally appropriate. The colors that I'm washing right now totally appropriate for what I'm wearing. Let's do this.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
she got a good look. I don't know if she was leaving her apartment or if she was coming into her apartment or if she was leaving her apartment, saw me, decided, it's not a good idea. I'm going right back
I'm
inside.
moving out. She just leaves the keys.
I'm going to make I'm gonna go right back in, make a call to the property manager.
Superintendent.
This is a bad idea. I don't
My
know why
neighbor
this
walks
neighbor
around naked in this apartment complex.
Now,
I am not
It's
okay with it.
funny you started the story saying you don't know who lives next door because there's so many people that come and go. How many times
Besides my neighbor, I don't know who.
has this person
Because for a
moved
while
out?
I thought it was a guy. For a long time I thought it was a guy that lived next door to me. No, not a guy.
Turns out she's the one that's quiet and sex, and the guys
And-
are loud.
As it turns out, she's the popular one.
And how old is this young lady?
She looks like she'd be in her maybe late 20s.
Oh, you really blew it, buddy. Or you
Or
really started
you-
something
you
good.
really want it.
You
don't
might
know.
have started
We'll see.
something.
We'll
You
see.
might
Maybe
have
you
started
won.
it.
Next thing you know, she's gonna be like,
You know, the next time you see her, you got to say, or go to her door, knock on the door, and she'll say, "Hello, who is it?" And you'll say, "Please open the door." As she looks at you through the peephole,
Just please open this door.
goddamn
and then when she opens the door, you say, "Hi, I'm your next door neighbor. You probably don't recognize me since I'm wearing clothes."
Oh.
And then
that's
you
good.
and then you peel it off. You're like, "Does this help?"
Oh,
No. And at that
no,
moment,
no.
I zip up my fly.
No, don't do that. No. I was with you until you decided to get naked again right away.
It's just, no, and tear away my pants.
Like
I'm
you're
in the
on
game.
You're on a basketball team.
She invites you in.
Let's play
you
some
just-
one-on-one.
They're my tearaway slacks.
Tearaway Dockers.
This is why I had to wash them last night.
No, I like where you're going with this, Joe. Like, hey, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your evening or anything. You probably don't recognize me because I'm wearing clothes.
I just wanted to apologize for the other night.
I just wanted to apologize, and I just wanted to know if
Is
you're.
there anything
are
going
you-
on between us?
Are
'Cause
you?
I'm
No,
really.
Because
no.
I'm feeling it.
By the way, those sounds you
You
hear,
can look and
No.
see that
No!
those
That
sounds
can't
you
happen
hear
either.
from my room are.
Just me.
self-induced.
They're just me.
I mean,
I'm
I
thinking
enjoy.
of you.
I enjoy my own company.
I'm fully single.
And I got a new
Good.
bed.
Oh.
Ooh, I do have,
I
a new bed.
duvet.
I do have a new bed. And I know what a duvet is. Do not judge me.
Would you like to christen my new bed,
I
neighbor?
have a breakfast pillow.
I do not have a breakfast pillow.
Is that a pillow on one side and wood on the other, so you put it on your lap and it?
No, you're thinking of the breakfast
TV tray?
TV tray. Kind of. Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
A bed tray.
A bed tray. That
Craig,
just makes you
enlighten
sound
him what a
old
breakfast
and
pillow
Oh,
is.
sir,
You
I've done so
probably
much-
have one
I've done
because
so much
I didn't know I
research.
had one, but I do.
What's a breakfast pillow?
It'd be one of those tubular pillows that sits in the front of all the other pillows.
Why is it breakfast pillow?
I have no
'Cause you
fucking
take it off the
idea.
bed
why
first.
it's
no,
breakfast
no,
pillow.
because it's shaped like a rectangle.
No
It's about this
fucking
big,
idea.
and you can set it on your lap.
I
And
thought it was
would,
a sausage roll.
no, is it? No, it's a flat pillow that's
It's a
shaped like a
breakfast
rectangle.
item,
it's
Joe. It's
cylindrical.
not sausage.
That you can. Oh, it's cylindrical.
Yeah.
So you can't set a plate on top of
Yeah,
it.
it's a link.
So that's not
It's
a
a link.
breakfast pillow.
It's a link. We know you don't like
not a
links. You like
breakfast-
patties. You like patties.
What a patty pillow.
Everybody knows Bill's a patty man.
I like
it's a
patties.
true story. He does. He likes
Except for
his patties.
Denny's.
And you have one of these on your bed?
I do not. I'm just aware of what one is because of all my research. Because whenever I have a big purchase to make, I do all the research.
Well, I was going to say, the same man that walks out of that laundromat wearing just his boxers.
I didn't walk out of a laundromat. I walked out of the laundry room in my apartment building. Completely different. Oh, somebody's walking down the street in his underwear. Getting into his car, driving back to his apartment.
No, I picture
Paying
you.
5 black kids, I assume they're black, to watch the washing machine.
No, I picture Craig in a laundromat, legs crossed,
Let's crazy crack in his underwear.
reading a newspaper in his underwear.
This
how you
motherfucker right
doing?
here is going to wash his clothes and the bare ass butt naked. You know the one.
You know the guy I'm talking about, right?
Oh, yeah, Crazy Craig. That motherfucker is crazy, but I'll tell you what, he's a good guy.
He's smart. He's smart. He
Are you
gets
thinking
all
about
the
dating
clean
him?
clothes.
I live
He's
next door to him.
fucking clean.
He's
Clean dude. Clean dude.
took off his headphones, looked at me, and said, "Clean slate, clean slate."
Maybe not his drawers because he don't take them off, but his pants.
Well, he's classy. He's not going
They're
to wash
clean.
those in front of you.
No.
I'm not gonna. Now I'm not
He
gonna
washes
wear.
those in the sink.
I'm not gonna wear the boxers that like,
In
when
the
I sit
bathroom
down.
of the
I'm gonna
laundromat.
opens the hole and all of a sudden my horse gets out. No, that's not gonna happen.
My horse.
I'm
Can,
gonna-
can I at least know that you're in boxers and not just like whitey tighties or boxers?
Boxer briefs.
Yeah.
It was
that-
boxer
Oh,
briefs.
yeah.
Boxer briefs.
Alright.
And
No.
you didn't have Chubbit?
Every
I didn't have shove it.
Uh-oh.
You had to have a little bit of it.
Oh.
No, because when he
Did you-
saw her,
so-
he got scared and went inside.
So
more.
did you like put the hand over, or
No.
or you just
He couldn't
full-
move.
You
He was just like, "Fuck."
sup?
He tried to blend in. With
Yeah,
you.
the first thing I do when I see somebody in the hallway is I grab my cock. Yeah.
Well, I just mean like,
No, you grab it in shame of.
I mean, don't you like, hey, how's it going?
No, because then you're admitting you're doing something wrong. I think
You're
it's a
not.
better move that you own it.
That's true. I appreciate that.
Hey.
I give a thumbs up and a wink.
I give you a Boeing
Drop
if,
something.
if there was one. I don't know if there was a Boeing. I was just kidding.
So I got to assume that the laundry room is somewhat cold.
No, actually, very very warm because the dryers are in there.
Because the dryers are going.
The dryers are in there. The dryers are in there,
Okay.
and there's no air escaping from that room.
I'm
so
going to assume from now on you turn on the dryer, you get it warm, and you lean against it, a little vibration, half chub it, and then
There you go.
180 out of that room.
I may never wash my clothes again.
You might want to make a plan from here on out. When
Yeah.
you do laundry.
Maybe bring a change of clothes with you
Maybe on your iPhone, watch
While
a little bit of
while
video.
I'm doing
when
laundry.
you're doing laundry, because you never,
Bring a change of
apparently you
clothes.
never know what's going to happen.
Invest in a robe.
There you go.
That's.
Well,
I think the robe's worse.
No, yeah, I agree.
Because now,
Now it looks a little. Now it looks a little.
because there's no
Looks a little
story
orgy. We're like,
with the underwear. There's a story. Like you should have. You could have.
actually, I have a robe. I don't know why I decided.
You
I'd
could have
put
came
it
out of
on.
that room and you could have said, "If you like Middle Eastern men and their shenanigans, have at it." But I would stay out of that room for the next 45
Should
minutes.
have looked
if I
at
were
it
you.
like it was
Why
a
I'm not
steam
wearing
room.
pants.
Sounds like an Amazon situation. If you like middle-aged men, you might also like.
Please support the arts.
In fact, sweetheart,
No, actually, my neighbor,
go to the laundromat.
Indian.
Nice.
She's an Indian lady.
Are you sure she's not Pakistani?
I believe that's Asian. Japanese to be specific.
Drop that one. I dropped that one.
Gong.
I mean, what is the Indian? That's fun. See.
See.
Hey, what's the matter
And
with
now
your
we're
roommate over there?
Wayne Barrett
Hey.
Show, hashtag hopelessly white.
There we go. We got
Hopelessly white.
it. We got it.
Hey, I'm your neighbor's.
Hey, I'm Australian here.
I'm your neighbor's brother. What's up? Yeah. Hey, I hear you walking around in your trousers and your pants and your underwear. And
Now we're in Boston.
I've got to
It's
admit
fine.
that pretty much everything that's been said in this conversation is completely offensive to me and my people. If you wouldn't mind keeping it down just a smidge,
Are you
is
British?
that
would
the
appreciate
Geico
it.
guy?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm from Australia or from Britain, but
That's my lizard accent.
This is this is the way that I talk when we talk about
Lizard.
things that make me feel squeamish.
Craig and his
Squeamish.
undies.
Yeah,
Talk about squeamish.
Squeamish.
not many people get that picture.
Luckily
Now-
for our viewers, we just painted a picture.
Now all 17 of them do.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
God.
are welcome.
Hashtag Aunt Lisa.
You know what I think? I think we need to put our faces on our Facebook page.
No, we don't.
Well, let's just put a picture of Craig's underwear.
I do
my
not like-
as far as Facebook land is concerned, my position is love machine, and I work only for you. And that is no bullshit. Sorry,
Yeah,
that's
mine
a
too.
Cheech and
I
Chong
don't work
reference.
anywhere.
I
I'm a
hope
mom.
you
You
get it.
gotta
And-
tell your neighbor that.
I work for Black,
Yeah, right.
I work for Black Balloon Studio, and that's it.
You should put a business card on her door. Stick it right on her,
No,
right
we
I hope,
have
over her
she,
to
I
handles.
hope she listens.
And then she'll
Fall in
listen
love
and
with
she'll
you.
be like,
Listen.
Oh, by the way,
segment
this no, this,
38.
here's something else.
You're
Something
in
else.
it.
She might be the neighbor. I'm not sure, but for like the last year, I've been hearing somewhere electric piano lessons or electric piano being played.
Okay.
and it sounds like show tunes because I'll hear like Fiddler on the Roof, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then, you hear some other shit being played, and all right. And then I hear like a nice chord progression. I'm like, that sounds nice. I like that. That's pretty nice. You usually work on it. Your time is kind of off. It's
Craig,
obvious
do
you're
you just
working
sit
on
in
it.
your apartment in the dark and listen to shit?
Shit.
Do you pretend you're blind for a little while every day?
The sounds that are emanating from other places in the building.
I feel like I might do that if I lived in
And
an apartment.
yeah, and it's progressively gotten better and better to
You
the point
feel
where
like
I
you
realize
might do that.
I don't know.
I've realized that this chord progression I like so much is the theme from Titanic. So apparently I'm gay.
Oh, no, you're not, sir.
No, you-
Titanic is a fantastic film.
I think
You're not
it's,
gay,
I think
you
it's
just-
one of Bill's favorite movies.
You just like shitty music.
Well, he does get verklempt at certain things.
You like shitty singers. You do not like shitty music. The music to that film is untouchable.
What shitty singers are? What do you mean? He likes
Celine
shitty
Dion.
You like Celine Dion?
I don't like Celine
Well, but
Dion,
I mean,
that
but the
was a
song that he's talking about. Here, far wherever you are. That's
because
a shitty singing.
she sings it so much worse than he just did.
But the
No,
the strings, the
That was
cello,
dead on.
the piano, the
Sure it was.
unstoppable.
It is what it's supposed to be, and it captures the moment when it does.
Yes, especially when he's on the
Mm-hmm.
door. Listen to me, Rose. I mean, come on.
he's got
Seriously?
It's like he's talking about Wreck-It Ralph. He's
You
about
guys
ready to start
kidding me?
crying.
I still don't get it. There's plenty of room on that fucking boat.
Well, they tried. They both tried to get on the door, but they couldn't. It sunk the door. It flipped over.
Go find another door. There's like 5,000
Go find
of
another
them on the
door.
boat.
There's also like 8,000 fucking people looking for
8,000
doors.
Don't forget me.
people.
All
forget
right,
me,
I'm
Rose.
sorry. That's disrespectful. There's
How many
only
people
like
died?
2,000 died, but I mean 2,000 people, like 3 doors.
There's
he
a
was
lot
lucky
more
enough.
doors than 3.
Yeah,
We've been on a big ship.
all of those doors
There's a
went
lot of
down with the
doors.
ship. They didn't
I know.
pop out.
I know.
Why didn't someone else in a boat come over and be like, "Hey, anyone need a ride? We got plenty of room."
Well, because
Didn't you see the fat
yeah,
bitch on the boat?
Nobody
else wanted to but her.
No, but that's not the point. Just think about it. If the 4 of us, if there's only one seat on that boat, and the 4 of us are stuck in sub-degree water,
Yeah.
and we're freezing, and we're trying, dude, I will push your head down under the water. I will step on your fucking nose to get her on the boat.
That's good to know.
All right. Well, I'm just
Thank you,
saying.
Bill.
Like that's why that
He
one guy
loves
tried
me.
staying above.
No
when
joke.
he-
Hey guys, I think I see a no.
Don't take that the wrong
Hey,
way.
Craig, you want to go on the Nashbox 20 Goo Goo Dolls cruise? No, I do not. I do not.
No, don't take that the wrong way,
Who-
please.
Who's doing that cruise? Carnival. Fuck that. No. We're not going on that cruise, Bill. I want to stay landside.
I don't want to die.
No, yeah.
I'm afraid that you're taking that the wrong
I
way
don't think
because
we're cruising with you.
because
It's just the pool.
You're gonna live. The water's 85 degrees.
We're
No.
just in the pool.
It's okay. I'll pay your
I
insurance. for
panic
the
and I
next
think
3
I'm
months.
drowning and I fucking. Oh
Danielle-
wait, and we're in 4 foot of
We're,
water.
we're just waiting in the pool, and Danielle's like, "I'm kind of cold."
No, I think you're taking it the wrong way because, like
I
people,
think you're taking
that many people, like, see you, whoa, hold on. You look at Titanic, and the part of Titanic that bothers you the most, the part of Titanic that bothers you the most is that why the boats didn't go back and save all those people. They would overturn that boat in a second.
Well, yeah.
So many people would have been
Yes.
trying to get on that boat
Right.
that boat would have capsized, and
Of
everybody
course.
would have died.
Yes.
You know that, right?
I think the point was that they didn't have enough rescue boats for everybody.
Mm,
anyway.
Right. But
That was
you're
known in
saying
the
No,
that
very
they did
beginning
have
of the
enough
film.
rescue boats. History,
But they
proves.
didn't hit the water.
No. That's the one that sunk just recently. They had plenty of boats. What happened
On the
was
Titanic?
is no one organized it, and they weren't saying, "Okay, this boat can't leave until it's full." No, they'd get 5-10 people on it, and they'd let the boat go.
Well, okay,
And it's
that's true.
empty.
That's true. I mean, I'm not going to argue that, but they did not have enough boats on that ship
Yeah,
to,
they
to
did.
hose as many people.
Oh yeah, they did.
House as many people. I don't think so.
Yes, they did.
I think that's well, neither one of us were on the Titanic, so neither one of us fucking know. But
You can it's look it up. They
Well, the
they had
they let
plenty
the
of
boats leave early. But what I'm saying is that to bring one of those empty boats back,
They could have brought all the boats back and picked
they
everyone
would have
up.
all capsized.
They had
they
enough
would have
room.
all
They all
capsized.
had enough room.
They would have all capsized because
very
human nature,
beginning
when
of
you're
the film.
dying, the one thing that you want to do is survive. And you don't give a shit
No.
if you got to push somebody under to get onto that boat.
That's not
It
going to
doesn't matter.
capsize a boat.
You add 18 people trying to get on
That's
one
not
of those
gonna-
boats, it's
that's
going to
not what
capsize.
happens.
It's going to flip it.
They've got an army of boats that can come and pick everyone up.
No.
The very beginning of the film, though, they show the captain being like, "No, there's not enough boats."
James Cameron is telling a story,
well,
and he got
I'm
it
not
wrong.
arguing that. How do you
got
know
it wrong.
that?
I've watched so many documentaries on this
Alright.
stupid shit
Okay.
because I'm so scared of the ocean,
Oh.
and
Okay.
I hate the Titanic.
Would you like to go on a trip to see Matchbox
No.
20 and Goo Goo Dolls
Here it is.
on a boat?
You know, the funniest thing was when I told his wife about it, I was like, eh. When I told his wife about it, I was like, hey, do you want to go?
He's not going to change it.
I will fix it. I will fix it. I got so much post work to do. This is the first time that I'm doing all this. But so the first time that I told her about it, I was like,
7
hey,
months
do you
of
want to go on
video.
a cruise? You and Joe on a cruise? He's like, hell yeah. And I was like, it's with
But
Matchbox
she
20
wa-
and
she
Goo Goo
did
Dolls. And
say-
she's like, fuck no. And I was like, what?
That's why Joe's married to her.
Exactly what
I was
she
like,
said.
That's
oh,
why Joe's
boy.
married to her.
Okay.
At first, she was like, "Oh my god, yes."
Yeah,
However,
hell yeah.
Joe, this is exactly what she said. She was like, "Oh my god, yes," and then she was like, "But Joe's pretty scared to go on a cruise. I'm not gonna lie."
Yeah.
And then Bill was like, "But Jenny, Matchbox 20 and the Goo Goo Dolls are gonna be on this cruise," and she was like, "Haha, fuck no, I don't want to go anymore."
Well, let's get back to the point of the story.
Talk about a
So-
shipwreck.
So I'm listening to this music in my apartment,
Yes.
and I
Naked,
yeah.
naked, because your
Ma-
laundry's cooking.
and making sweet love to myself.
Oh my
and
god.
Nice radio voice.
well, and what happened was I feel like I spent some karma.
Mm,
Made an Indian joke a couple weeks ago.
that's no good.
Yeah, it was funny.
Sounds like bad karma.
Because I
'Cause
spent
you live next to an
spent
Indian.
I spent some karma. We were going to Chicago to see a show, and there's this guy who was Indian,
Yeah.
and he had his earbuds in,
Mm-hmm.
driving on the way to Chicago.
You're riding with him?
No,
Oh.
no, he's in the leftmost lane,
Okay.
the fastest lane you would think, and
Mm-hmm.
we're in the lane next to him, and he starts moving towards us into our lane,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy who I'm riding with gives him, a couple
Doot
like
doot.
lays on the horn,
Mm.
and then he realizes what he did, and he jumps back over to his lane. Like, oh,
No.
see, what I said was,
Yeah, what'd he
what I said was, oh, I'm sorry about my Indian drift, and which made us giggle for about 20 minutes. So my penance for that joke was that now what's been replaced with the piano music is now Indian dance pop,
Oh.
which is basically dance music you would expect to hear as far as the beat's concerned, but on top of it is
Oh my god.
Right. So that's what yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like, Joe.
But a little ding, 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 ding. No, but speaking of, like, when I have
Is that Indian? I mean, Indian like
I'm in China.
papoose Indian. Is that?
I have
Well, we're all just part of this postmodern,
We're just
movement
different shades of
art.
gray.
I
There's
have
50
got
of them, from what I understand, and they're all kind of kinky.
I have got some. I've got some bad karma coming back.
For what?
When I get into a cab
Yeah. I don't even need to know anymore.
and the guy says hello, I say hello. I can't help it. I
Every
can't.
fucking time.
I do. I don't
Every
do it
time.
on purpose. Like it's just like hello, hello.
Because well,
You're a
it's the,
mockingbird.
Fuck.
it's the sound that's
You're
coming
a
at you. You are a mockingbird.
I'm just. I mean, like
He did
he's
it
so
when-
enthusiastic. He's like hello, and I'm like hello.
He you did it when we were in Texas too with a Mexican.
You backed me up. You said hello.
Hola.
Hello.
Hola.
I did. You can't. You kind of can't help it. Not gonna lie. But I don't do it every time.
All right. Good night, guys. Thank you
Good
for
night.
listening to the Tonight Show. I want to thank my guests, Danielle,
Thank you.
Craig,
Again.
and
yes.
Joseph.
And now.
Thank you guys for listening to the William Barron Show. We will see you guys next week.
Your hands upon a dead man's gun, and you're looking down the sights. Your heart is worn, and the seams are torn, and they've given you a reason to fight, and you're not gone.